What was it like setting the boundaries with like people that you used to use with? I know you probably had to cut those relationship out totally, but what was it like making that decision that they can't be around you anymore?
I still struggle with it, because you form such a brotherhood bond with them, a close bond with them, and it's like they're your mates. Um, but they're trouble, and I'm trouble too. um, um, it's hard, and it's almost like you lose. It's almost like you lose someone close to you. It sucks, to be honest, because you have so many memories and so many good times of using drugs and having fun. Fun. um, that's the harsh reality. It sucks putting up boundaries, I guess it's the same on the other side. It's the same thing as old friends that aren't caught up in the drug life. Them putting a boundary up for you.
Mhm.
Same thing, really, right? Um, yeah, it's hard, but uh, it's like, don't respond to that text, or just don't answer that call, block that number, move on, and as people do to you.
Mhm. Has any one of those friends that you have distanced yourself has been a little bit supportive of your recovery or your stage of recovery that said like, hey, just don't come here? No, you're doing okay. Continue in that path. Have you have at least one of those?
I've had at least one, sort of, yeah, but they've still given me drugs at the end of the day. uh I think I personally think that I've been cut off from some purposely. I think, like, some that I used hard drugs with, like, for a long time, I think they cut me off on purpose, just cold turkey. I think they did. I believe they did. I want to hope they did, um, because it's sad, losing friends and stuff like that, especially when it's all about the good times, right? But yeah, I believe I've been cut off on purpose, and I have definitely been at times where they've said, "No, enough, Benson. You're done, for now." And I've actually asked at some point some people, cut me off, and they've respected that. Um, as hard as it is, when you say cut me off, and then you ring them the next day, and then you ring them 10 times and they don't answer, it's like, oh. You know what I mean? It's like, but then again, they're respecting your wish for them to cut you off, which is, there, like, there's a big stigma about all these. They're good. They're not bad people. Um, they're not robbing. They're not all robbers. They're not all thieves. They're not all, like, we're still good people. We just make poor decisions. Yeah.
He needs to feed his family. He needs to put like home, rent, all that. It's just a different way, right? It doesn't mean he's a bad person for
Yeah.
selling stuff.
So selling drugs, I guess, is
It depends
everyone's
on
got
what.
to eat. Everyone's got to eat, right? I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not advocating it. I'm not saying it's a good thing. But at the end of the day, people need to make money. That's If you don't have money, you're not good. It's, once again, that's a controversial topic. And I don't want to advocate, and I don't want to say anything in regards to that. but at the end of the day, people still got to eat.
Yeah, it's a business for them as well,
Yeah,
and it's lucrative, and it takes them away from perhaps the hardships of building something from scratch, because it's also in high demand. So it's also it's almost like it's tempting to do because of the fact that that you can grow fast. The problem is you can
yeah,
also crash fast too, because obviously you're gonna draw the wrong attention, competitors, police,
yeah,
right? And then
yeah,
the bigger you are, the stronger people you ally with. That means more
yeah.
trouble at the end of the day.